All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I didn't like this one. This thing was burning ridiculous last night. But yes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I know I said between 9 and 10. It's a few minutes before 10, so I am still on time. Barely on time, but I am still on time. Ay, they. I hope you guys are doing good. Things have been going all right over here. Hmm. Luckily, the kids have off on school on Friday, but I still got a bunch of stuff to do today. But what was I starting out with today? What was my deal with all the music? Because a lot of people have been asking me about that, especially on Facebook. And I'm assuming that the handful of people who watch me on here also follow me on Facebook. Music, for me, has always been a huge, huge part of my life. Um, my mom's brother was in a band when I was little. He played the drums, the guitar, sang, did Elvis impersonations. He had a band called the Fat Cats. Um, so that was always big for me, too. My dad's brother, he still plays in a band. He plays in a band, guitar, and sings in Australia. Um, all our family cookouts growing up, there was always acoustic guitars and music, or dance music on, or something along those lines. I've been to so many concerts in my life, so a lot of music I listen to. It's like I can teleport in time when I listen to music. Like a lot of people are thinking about, you can't wait for your life to flash before your eyes. I can't wait to hear my soundtrack. I can't wait to, because, I hear Offspring and, oh, you were going to be a problem for me today, aren't you? Yeah. I hear Offspring and I am teleported back into the late 90s, the Jones Beach Amphitheater. I hear Matchbox 20 and I'm at the Virginia Beach Oceanfront Amphitheater. I hear, I don't know, Neil Diamond, I'm transported to the Nassau Coliseum. Like, concerts and music have always been a big thing for me. Hold on, I had to go get something to put this out. I'm having problems getting sage, so I can get these giant sticks. And I just light one little corner of this thing and it refused to go out. Old T10 smothers it out perfectly and then it doesn't waste any of it. But yeah, that's my deal with music. Even at my grandfather's 80th birthday party, I think there was 3 acoustic guitars pulled out, and everybody was singing. I think the video saved somewhere. I don't know. First, that was my childhood, and then when I was a teenager on Long Island, they had all these teen clubs, right? So it was just dance clubs, and there was one club that on Friday nights it did rock night, where it did like Marilyn Manson and Metallica and stuff like that. And then Saturday nights it did the hip hop night. And I would dress up and go with all my goth friends on Friday night, dressed in all my goth stuff. And then on Saturday night, I would dress up in a bunch of hip hop gear and go to the hip hop clubs. And that was in New York. I moved back to Virginia when I was 17. And then my friend who was 18, who looked very much like me, I would use her ID, and then we would go to clubs there. Doing every Wednesday, every Friday, and every Saturday. And then my best friend started working at a bar, so we always hung out at the bar, and there was always music there. I don't know if you've ever dealt with dancers, but they're pretty particular about, what songs are theirs and what they like to dance to. So a lot of that music reminds me of my friends there. And then when I moved down here, the big thing was karaoke. And we did that every Wednesday, every Friday, and every Saturday. They were doing karaoke or a live band at the bar. No, it's just always been about music. Always dated musicians, guitarists, drummers. Rob doesn't play an instrument, but he's lyrical. He can come up with good lyrics. Which is my other thing with music. It's not so much even that I like the music so much as that I love I love the lyrics. I like poetry. I like it when the words actually mean something. I only listen to music where you can understand what the person is saying. I don't like that slurring southern South Side rap or any of that. But I do appreciate some music in almost every genre. Oh, sorry. The devil reversed there. So far, we got lightning, the seven of springs, the five of winter, and the devil reverse. A lot of people are getting ready to move on from some major stuff going on, guys. I say that a lot too. Like, edit what music you're listening to. If you're listening to heartbreak music all the time, like that, it's cathartic to watch a heartbreak movie or listen to a heartbreak song and cry for a little bit. But if you're just torturing yourself, doing it over and over and over again, you got to let that go. Music for me has always been a happy thing, where it makes me think. Or it's, I don't know. I've always had a thing for music. I have to say the best concert I ever went to was Matchbox 20 and Sugar Ray. They weren't even supposed to be playing the Virginia Beach ocean, wasn't the ocean front. They played the ocean front. They weren't going to do the amphitheater. But then they did a letter writing campaign because a fleet was coming home, and they decided they were going to do one more show. And they released the tickets, and the tickets sold in they announced it 2 weeks before the show. They released the tickets sold out immediately. And me and my mom wanted to go really, really bad because we both liked Matchbox 20 for a long time. And yeah, they released the tickets that morning, and I was able to get a ride up there and get the tickets. And I went to go pick my mom up from work. I just rolled up to the gas station and I smacked the tickets up on the glass. And then we went home, got ready, and we went to the concert. And that was one of the best concerts ever. It was just me and her. You can get a jumper for these or anything. Hmm. Mm-hmm. There we go. All right. That's a bunch. Get you some magic cards. And then I will do the reverse back up. I don't know. You guys tell me. What was the best concert you ever went to? Or what's your favorite kind of music? I listen to everything, really. I like country. I like rock. I like some rap. I like Celtic women and old Irish type hymn and funny music like that. Dated a couple of DJs before too, so I like, I don't mind house music or anything else. As long as it's upbeat and generally happy music or calming, I'm fine with it. Or something you can really dance to. But if it's just angry lyrics or there's some sort of like annoying thing in the background, like for some reason people do like, I don't know, they have like a weird high pitched piccolo in the background of their song for no darn reason. There's like no reason for that. Why are you doing that? Let me go for my feet here. Oh. All right, guys. Got the elephant in the room here. Greed, lust, all that appropriation, slaughtering the elephant just to take the ivory from it and then not being, to the point where you're exterminating the elephants. It's a problem, man. You guys got to stop. Stop being so damn greedy. It's one thing to. I'm not anti-money. I'm anti-greed. I'm anti just hoarding it to the point where it's to the detriment of others. Like, don't be that greedy. And don't take from others, Ben. Do your own thing. It's time to move on from some of these energies. If you want to maintain 10 of cup energies, you're going to have to defend yourself from others that are being greedy with your energy and taking without giving back. You're moving to a very strong love connection, and you're building the skills in order to keep this connection going nicely. And we are very, very much embracing the divine feminine energy. I love this one. So add that goddess on the bottom and Mother Mary on the top. And the Queen of Pentacles, the most nurturing energy there is. This is the energies that are at play right now. I know it may not seem like that was going on a lot of the times, but for real, it is a lot of nurturing and healing going on right now, but they had to expose a lot in order for us to heal from it. Breaking bonds with the devil here, guys. A lot of us are moving on from these toxic connections, these toxic energies. We're moving into celebrations with those that are on our frequencies, but we need to decide what burdens we want to carry and what we need to put down. And if you're going to carry all those burdens, then you got to do it without complaining. You needed that many sticks to build whatever you're building, so keep pushing through, keep having perseverance. Or if it's too much, figure out how many sticks you can carry at one time. Put a couple of down, make 2 trips. Knight of Pentacles. If you've been waiting on a message about money, it's probably going to still be delayed. Especially if you've been counting on like the government to bring in money and stuff like that. It's still going to be delayed. So there's going to be delays in money going on, guys. It's kind of the cycle that's rolling right now. I mean, it's the end of the harvest season. It's time to like I said, after the harvest, you have to burn the fields and stuff like that, man. It's a time of, you get a big pull-in reward and then it slows down for a little bit. That's normal, nostalgic. It's not hard to have a good time. Just reach into your memory banks. You have had fun in your life, and you have probably done it with less than you can imagine. I don't know about y'all, but I did not grow up with rich parents in the freaking 80s and 90s when we still had a great time. I still had my childhood was so much damn fun. And all we did was mostly use our imagination. Use your imagination and play. You don't need to spend a ton of money to play. All right? It's all about lightning right now, seizing your power, sparking it up, using that imagination to get things done. Got the Seven of Spring again. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. You can't be afraid of being silly and other people's judgments on you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to be who you are, have fun, have a good time without worrying about if someone's making fun of you or not. Trust me, I am aware how hard that is. I also got the Five of Winter. Walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that is not worth the effort. It is time to be assertive in who you are, and anybody who doesn't like who you are, walk away from. You don't have to hang out with people who don't like you. I don't care who they are. If every time you go and see your family, all they do is rip you apart, stop going. And then when they ask why you don't go, tell them. Tell them, I don't go. Why? Because you pick me apart every time I show up. It's not fun. It's not fun for anybody. And I'm not emotionally balanced to handle being ridiculed all night by you people. You got to be able to be honest with people, man. I have friends up north, and they don't go to their families for Thanksgiving. They have what they call Friendsgiving. You know, that's the beauty of a soul tribe. I mean, some of us are lucky, and we got born in, you got born into a close, tight-knit family that was a healthy structure. Many people did not come with that path. They came with the path of a hard childhood with difficult people. And it was pretty much, they chose to do the crash course. Some of us decided to come in, learn different lessons in our childhood, and then take on different challenges later in life. Everybody's walking a different path, but the path is always towards enlightenment anyway. Achievement. Win the award, the accolade, or the contract. And being assertive in who you are and stating who you are, you earn the title of who you are. If you claim you are a witch, you need to believe and practice in magic and not be afraid to say that. Yeah, I'm a witch, but technically I consider myself a priestess, but I did a lot of stuff to earn that title for myself. Love charm. Attract a lover, a soulmate, or a life partner. You're never going to find your soulmates if you are not within your soul tribe. If you're within a group of people that make you feel terrible, that is not where you're going to find this person. Happy love, a joyful, stable partnership, and good friends. Get away from them toxic people, man. Fairy magic. Respectfully work with the fairies and elements to achieve your goals. Always be humble in your magical castings. I always say I do not ask the gods to do for me. I ask with strength to do for myself. I know it may not to people on the outside, people who have been watching my YouTube channel, people who have been following me on Facebook, look like I have accomplished a lot in the last 3 years. Y'all have no idea. No idea. Let's see. How many years ago was it now? 4 years ago? My back went out. I couldn't walk. Had to call an ambulance, wheelchair, all that, get me to the hospital. I had to do steroid treatments and everything else. I got denied for cortisone shots in my back. I got denied for any pain medication, everything. That started in my 20s. I was working all the way through my 20s, and I was taking Flexerol in order to be able to move and work and stuff like that. And then I was in so much pain. I went from the wheelchair to the walker, back to walking. I can run in sprints now. I am not in pain, and that's all I ever asked for myself. I wanted out of pain. I don't feel pain like I used to anymore. It's not my frequency. Even when I hurt myself, it doesn't feel the same anymore. And, could it be nerve damage and everything else? Because I do have slip discs in my neck, herniated and bulging discs in my L5 to my S1. My spinal cord does have a tear in it. That was the last MRI I had. 2015. So in the last 3 years, I've pretty much gotten past all the back pain and the neck pain and all that other stuff, and I've learned to function with that. I've been doing dental procedures for the last 3 years. You talk about all how brave some of these fucking YouTubers are. Let's see one of them come in with the filling that's missing. Which, thank goodness, my dentist finally called and we've got that appointment set. But none of them would have. None of them would have. Some of them have openly admit that if they were to have broken a front tooth, they wouldn't have gotten on camera. So yeah, part of me has been kind of slightly self-sabotaging because I'm not ready to be super fucking famous. I'm still working on this shit, guys. I keep doing this for the 20 or so people that watch all my stuff and support me so much, and I love y'all to the ends of the earth and back. You guys are my motivation, man. And I appreciate you so much. But that is all the time I do have for this morning. I love you guys so much. Blessed be all those who walk these paths with me. I love y'all. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get on tomorrow morning. Maybe I can get Rob to do a sipping and tripping this weekend. I really want to go fishing tonight, though, so we shall see. All right. I love y'all. I will definitely try to be on Monday, if nothing else. And I'll try to get something up this weekend for you. Have a beautiful day.